Hello everyone, welcome to LetsDevOps. My name is Sumit, and in this tutorial we will learn how to set up Apache Airflow and create our first DAG. For today's discussion, I'll be following this article. You can find the link in a video description. So if you notice here, we are going to install the Apache Airflow and then we'll create our first DAG. DAG is nothing but directed acyclic graph. So it's not acyclic, it means that it has some end, right? So that's the reason it's called as acyclic. So as a prerequisite, first we should have a Docker desktop installed. You can just follow this link to install on your Windows laptop. And then we will try to follow this installation steps. So first let's try to install the Docker desktop. So I'll just copy this URL and go to here and download it. So I have Windows, so I'll download this. And once it is downloaded, I will complete the installation. So after clicking on this installed downloaded the package, it is asking me to, so I have picked both of them. I just say okay, and now it is downloading and installing the Docker desktop. So I'll just again pause the video until it completes. So after the installation, it will ask to close and restart. So I'll just click on it and then I'll wait for again to restart. So now let's launch the desktop here, and if you see it's there now, I will accept it now. Then I'll finish. Now after launching this Docker desktop, I can skip this, and then I see it's running as of now. Okay. So let's go back to the instruction. So Docker desktop is installed. Now the second is we need to download the Docker compose file for the Airflow. So from the Airflow, if you go to this is the Airflow place, and this is the Docker compose file which helps to install the Airflow. Okay. So now create a folder Apache Airflow and save the above content in the docker compose.yaml. So we need, okay, so this is the file. Okay, let me click on it. Okay, so I need to copy this, and then I need to create Apache Airflow, and here I have to create as a docker compose YAML file. So let me create Apache Airflow here. C file, let's see here, Apache Airflow. Under that I will create a compose. So I'll okay, and I will save as a YAML. So file. So I will delete this. So now once it is done, then I need to create the env file, .env file. Okay, so I'll create a .env file. .env. Okay, maybe I need to save as all file. Okay, and then I will delete this one. Under this env file, I need to add this one. So I'll just go ahead, edit this file, save it. After that, I need to run this docker compose up airflow init. So I'll run the cmd, and then I'll run this command. So basically this will pick the docker compose YAML file, and now if you see, it is trying to install. So I'll just pause the video until it finishes. Now this step has run successfully, and now when I come to the Docker desktop, I can see there is some installation. So let's go to the blog. Let me refresh this. So we have this, the step 4 is completed. Now let's run the step 5. Docker compose, and then I'll say where's up. Okay, now we created some of the container related to the Airflow. So okay, I'll wait until it finishes. So now it is asking for do you want to allow public and private network? Yes, so I'll allow, and then again I'll pause the video. Now it took around 3 to 4 minutes to install everything. Now I'll go to the desktop, and here I see the Airflow scheduler, web server, trigger, everything is running fine. And now I'll go to the web server and try to launch this. And here in the instruction, I need to use the Airflow as a user and Airflow as a password. So I'll just follow the same. Airflow. Okay. So now this is how it looks. So now the Airflow is installed locally, and now you can see some of the built-in the Airflow DAG is, you can see it here. Now the next step is we need to create our first DAG. Okay, so to create a first DAG, first of all, maybe we can just use the existing one. So this is one of the sample DAG. This we need to create as a Python file, and important thing that we need to place in the dags folder. So once we place it in there, it will automatically pick it, and you will be able to see it here. So let me go ahead, go to the dags folder, and I'll create a file, maybe my first underscore DAG, and since it has to be in a py file, so I'll just save as all .py, and then I will just delete this one, edit this with a notepad, and this is the name of the demo, so I will give it as my first underscore DAG. Okay, so I'll just save this, and I'll wait for some time, and then I will try to see whether it is appearing it here. Okay, so I'll just wait, pause the video for now. Now let me search with my first DAG, and here you see it has come. So now from here you can pause and pause. So if you want to enable it, we just need to resume it, and based on the cron job it will run the DAG. Yeah, and from here you can trigger the DAG as well. So this is how you can create your first DAG and run it. Okay, so that's all. So on the successful run, you see the status in a green. So now to recap what we learned today. So first we install the prerequisites to install the Airflow, and then we install the Airflow, and the third we try to create a sample DAG file, and we also saw how to run and see the status of a successful DAG run. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any issue while configuring your YAML. You can write that in a comment box. I'll be happy to help you, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.